I want to introduce a man who actually needs no introduction. If you were paying attention to our nominees convention, you're not going to forget one of the most unforgettable speakers at that convention speech. I want to invite up to speak Pastor Mark Burns. Let's give it out for him.
Hello, Texas! Are you ready to elect the next president of the United States of America? Woo! I'm Pastor Mark Burns, and I'm so excited to be here in the great state of Texas, where nobody messes with Texas. You don't mess with Texas, and I want to declare to the whole world that Texas is now Donald Trump country. Because I know without a shadow of a doubt, Texas, that the great state of Texas will never allow Hillary Clinton to become the next president of the United States of America. Never, never, never. Shout never. Shout never. Never will we allow that woman to ever step foot back inside the White House. Because you know why? We don't trust a lying criminal. Lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Because aren't you so glad, Texas, that it came out today that there was about 15,000 more emails that just happened to be discovered? I mean, it just happened to be discovered, because I can guarantee you this: she done everything in her power to make sure those emails stay hidden. But we are not stupid, Hillary Clinton. Who does she think we are? We're only the greatest, baddest, meanest, most greatest country in the world, the United States of America. USA! USA! Because we're not stupid, we're not ignorant to the devices of those that are in power. And aren't you excited that that noose is just unraveling itself with Hillary Clinton? It's just tearing apart. There's a drip system. Baby, keep on dripping, because eventually the water is going to bust wide open. And I don't know about you, but I believe there's some Jesus-loving Christians here in the great state of Texas. We're not ashamed. Say, we're not ashamed. Say, we're not ashamed. And you can't silence us forever. You can't shut us up. And I got a word to the multi-mainstream media. What is done in the dark will come in the light. You know, I want to give credit to my friend Barney Stewart on Fox Business News. Have y'all been watching Fox lately? I want to give a shout out to Barney and Company and Fox News because they've been doing a good job. They're calling out the mainstream media and the vicious lies that's making Donald Trump look bad. But I bet here in Texas, we don't care what the rest of the world say. We are voting for Donald J. Because we are tired of this pay-to-play system. This pay-to-play system that's trying to say as long as you give me money, you get access. That's why they're trying to come against Donald Trump. That's why they call him racist. Because he is not politically correct. He's not playing those politic games anymore. We just served notice on all those political hacks in Washington, D.C. I dare you to say, not on my watch. Not on my If you believe it, say we will never let Clintons take power again. Never. Just pay to play. And they really think that we're going to let it go, but we're not going to let it go. And I don't know about you, Texas, but they will never touch my guns, ever. Never. 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 Say never. Shout never. We're not touching the Second Amendment. And I'm tired of the mainstream media just because we are supporting Donald Trump and just because he refuses to be politically correct. The only way for them to combat that is to call him a racist. They can't come up with anything else, but they got to call him a racist and a bigot. I don't care about you, but I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud. And I refuse to let anybody make me feel like I'm a racist simply because I believe that Americans come first. Just like that Iranian deal and the government and Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. They're going to try to convince the American public that they didn't offer up a $400 million ransom. How weak is that? How weak is that? And now a report just come out that declares Iranians are now looking for Americans to kidnap. What in the world they thought was going to happen? Because I remember under President Reagan, he declared that we will never negotiate with terrorists. Never, 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 never. Shout never. Shout never. Ever will Donald Trump be shown to be somebody that will negotiate with terrorists. Because if you do it to one of them, they open the door for the rest of them to come through the door. And I don't know about you, Hillary Clinton, but we here in Texas, we have not forgot 9/11. Never. And this politically correct system, it drives me crazy. Aren't you happy that Donald Trump is not politically correct? Did you read? They reported on the great station of Fox Channel, Fox News, they reported that a school, hear me, sent out a form to their students for them to opt out, hear me, of repeating the Pledge of Allegiance. They sent a form out to their children because they are worried about that under God is in the Pledge of Allegiance. But I don't know about you, America. I'm proud to say that I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under indivisible for liberty, justice. Everybody, USA. USA. And that means liberty and justice for all. Black lives, white lives, Asian lives, Indian lives, white lives, Christian lives, Muslim lives. I declare to you here in Texas that all lives all lives matter. That's why it's so important that we elect Donald Trump to become the next president of the United States. Because we can't allow the liberal, race-baiting Democratic Party we can't allow them to separate us, to have us fighting black people against white people, against Hispanic people, because they understand if I can divide you, I can conquer you, and if I conquer you, I can control you. Somebody say, not on my watch, not on my watch, not on my watch, because I love everybody. I serve a God that loves everybody. I serve a God that loves everybody. You don't even got to believe in him. He's still going to love you. I wish I had some witnesses in the house tonight. Look at your neighbor and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Come on, look at your neighbor. Say, I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. Come on, help me out in the back. I don't know you, but I love you. I don't know your name, but I love you. That means what happens to you while we Americans happens to me. Let me say that again. I love you enough that what happens to you happens to me. You know why? Because we are the United States of America. USA. I've come to declare to the great state of Texas and to the whole world, let me just say this before I go. I'm excited that Donald Trump will be a president for all races. Everybody. Everybody. Donald Trump is not going to pander after no one race. Because you know why, America? Poverty knows no color. I don't think you heard what I said. I said poverty knows no color. Poverty don't care whether you're black or you're white. Poverty don't care whether you're young or old. We need jobs that have left our great country to come back to the United States of America. That means jobs for you, jobs for me, jobs for everybody. That's why we have to elect Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is going to make sure that the wall goes up. He is going to make sure that we are protected. Build that wall. Build that wall. And who is going to pay for it? Mexico! Because Donald Trump understands that we Americans have been suffering entirely too long. And he understands I'm not going to do what Hillary Clinton has been doing to the African American community. They want to try to make you to believe that African Americans are better off after 8 years of President Barack Obama. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. The Democratic Party has been a cancer on black people. See, I don't got time to be politically correct for you. I'm proud to be a black American. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm a child of God first, an American second, and a black man third. Do I got a witness in the house tonight? My allegiance is first to my God, and then to my country, and then to my family. Because Dr. King declared that there's come a day that his 4 girls will live in the world, that they're not judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And that's what Donald Trump stands for. Donald Trump is not the racist. The Democratic Party, they are the racists. They are the racists because while even now the net worth of a black family in this country is less than $5,000. Really? And they want to try to paint to you that everybody in the black community is doing good. It's amazing how the critics of Donald Trump try to criticize his speech on African Americans. Even though they try to come against him, Donald Trump gained 6 times more of the black people in this country that are now supporting Donald Trump for president of the United States of America. 6 times. 6 times. Because the Democratic Party think we black people are still on the plantation, that we're dumb and we're ignorant, and they even go and hire even more black slavers to keep more black people on the plantation. We are in America, people. We're in America. And I want to declare to the whole world that here in America, despite the color you was born with, here in this great country, the only colors that matter are the colors of the red, white. God bless you, Texas. And I ask you to help me elect the next president, Donald J. Shout Trump, Trump, Trump.